Hello and welcome to another episode of Success to Significance. Welcome to the police series. Yes, family, I am answering your questions in this 5-part series that you have for me, asking me questions about my experience when I was a police officer. And this episode, I'm talking about something that was kind of brought to me. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the pictures, so you probably want to know what does it one have to do with the other. But this was a story that happened to me when I was doing my side hustle in uniform. I was working downtown in a bank actually. I was standing there, and one of the a lady and her husband had come in. They were trying to do some banking services. So she saw me standing there, and my post was there in the bank for a number of hours. I don't know, it was maybe 6 hours I was doing there. So I greeted her when she came in, and so I guess my greeting was friendly enough that she felt the need that she wanted to ask me a question. So she said, "How are you, officer?" I said, "I'm fine, how are you?" And she said, "You know what? You greeted me very pleasantly, and I'm trying to figure out why I had an experience with this officer the other day, and he was very rude and nonchalant, and I got a ticket because I think she was a parking ticket or something, and she was really upset about it. And she said he didn't have any compassion, he wasn't trying to hear it, da da da." And I was like, I said, "Ma'am, let me just explain to you how things work. You see this?" And I pointed to my radio. I said, "Ma'am, the radio never stops." I said, "We go from job to job to job to job to job. And nobody says, well, this job is yours, that job is yours. If it's in your area, you have to answer it." And I said, "Now, what you think is a big deal because you were parked wrong or whatever, and you got a summons for whatever reason, I don't remember exactly why, but you have to remember that since the radio doesn't stop, sometimes we are coming from a situation that is devastating. It could be a domestic violence situation. It could be a murder. Now, sometimes the really bigger jobs, you will be taken out for a couple of hours sometimes. But if it's really busy, I've been to the point where we've come for some heavy jobs and had to go answer another job that really wasn't so heavy. So time we get to you, we are mentally, physically exhausted. So you're ranting and raving about a ticket that you got that you can pretty much fight in court anyway, is, it would make you as a human being, it would make you a little bit despondent in a way. So I would, so I explained that to her, and guess what, family? She started crying. She sure did. She was like, "You know what? I never thought about it. I never put myself in that position to know that, you guys dealing with so many different things, that maybe my situation is not paramount at the time." Now, I'm not saying nobody's situation is important, but you have to understand that some things will take precedence over the other. So in that instance, the answer to that question was, that was kind of a moment where it was eye-opening, not just for her, but for me to explain it to her. And she got a better understanding of what we do and why we do what we do. So I hope maybe that'll open your eyes too. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.